Okay, number 13 ran out of time and I got it kind of crazy when I was explaining the end of this problem. We got down to where we factored 2x plus 1 times x minus 1. We had the product here is equal to 0. That means each one of these two factors could be 0. So if 2x plus 1 is equal to 0, then x is equal to negative 1 half. If x minus 1 is equal to 0, then x is equal to 1. And negative 1 half is not in the answer choice list. Only x equals 1 is, so the answer is D. All right, number 14, we're given two equations containing absolute value, and we're asked to just find some value of r. Not all the values of r, just any value of r that might work. Well, 2r minus 2 can either equal an 8 or a negative 8. Let's just use 8. Well, that implies that r is equal to 5 if we add 2 and divide by 2. Well, we notice that r equals 5 works over here. So r equals 5 is one of the solutions for r. D. All right, on number 15 through 17, we're asked to perform a sequence of steps on some number between 0 and 9.9. So number 1, the first step is to choose the number, multiply by 100. Then we're asked to determine the smallest integer greater than or equal to the number. Sometimes we just call that the ceiling and use these little brackets, but you don't have to use the brackets, just follow the instructions. And then we add 12 and then print. So let's look at 15. We're supposed to take the number 6.127. Step 1, we chose our number. Then we multiply by 100. Move the decimal 2 places to the right. Then we round up. Always round up, no matter what. The next integer greater than or equal to this one. Then we add 12, and we get the answer. We're going to print 625. 16. 16 asks us to find which one of these numbers could be a possible number that could be printed. Well, we'll start out between 0 and 9.9. Then after we multiply by 100, we're in this range. So our number can be in there. Then we're going to round up, which is still 0 to 990. Then we're going to add 12. Between 12 and 1002. The only answer choice is D, 674. Okay, 17 is kind of a bear. We are asked to rearrange some steps and see if it changes the outcome at all. So on part A, we're going to rearrange, we're going to switch steps 2 and 3. So we're still going to start off with the original number. We could choose any number we want. I am going to choose 6.127 since we already know the answer is 625 from number 15. All right, so now instead of doing step 2 next, we're supposed to do step 3 next, which is to round up. That would round up to 7, wouldn't it? Then we multiply by 100. Then we add 12. Do we get the same number? No. It's supposed to be 625. So it can't be A. All right, then we check B. What does B tell us to do? B says to switch steps 2 and 4. So we start off with 6.127. Instead of doing step 2, we do step 4. So we add 12. That would be 18.127. Then we would round up. Then we would multiply by 100. Well, that's not equal to 625. C tells us to steps 3 and 4 could be switched. So we start with 6.127. We multiply by 100. Now we're going to switch steps 3 and 4. So we'll add 12 and then round up. That's actually equal to what we had before. So this is a possible answer. All right, in step choice D says you can do anything you want. Well, A and B prove that wrong because both of those showed we couldn't do any order. And E says you can't do anything and get the same answer. Well, C proves that wrong. So C must be the correct answer.